Alright, lads, so today we're doing something that's actually kind of exciting, at least to me in my opinion. Today we're showcasing a max transcended Fierce Battle Ichigo, but the difference is that we're using the free-to-play version. This was the Ichigo that was introduced around 3 months ago for the new beginners challenge, and that's where you can get your first easy to obtain copy, and since then you've been able to pick up dupes of this particular character from the coin shop by spending 30 million coins. Now, the character itself, despite basically being an exact copy of the particular Fierce Battle Ichigo that came out a few years ago, the difference came in their skills, attribute, and also killer. In this case, he is a heart holo killer, which is something the heart attribute is desperately lacking in, to the point where this is basically now the best heart holo killer in the game, which is kind of funny, right? Because he's a free-to-play character. Now, alongside that, this version of Ichigo did keep the idea of him being a transforming character, so upon using your soul bomb, you do get your extra bit of damage, all your strong attacks back, and you do change the visuals into your Bankai state. He comes a 40% Berserker, 60% Devastation, does interesting enough come with lasting survival, and also stamina recovery, so in the case as you can see here, we are using a full stamina damage bonus ability and also soul trait, so there is a way for us to potentially heal back up to full stamina. But then I guess the special thing about this character is that he does have weakened defense, and we have given him an additional weakened defense from bonus abilities, so upon using that soul bomb, it's going to allow us to do around 60% more damage, and at the same time, as already mentioned, our strong attacks come back, so it allows us to do some interesting gameplay here, and I'm actually kind of looking forward to showcasing him with epic raids and also guild quests because he actually can be used right now. So with that said, you can see the stats here. This character is perfect. Let's hop in some gameplay and see how he does perform. Alright, so here we go. Now, unfortunately, this character does lack, extra bit of range. He was never given Havoc, unfortunately, but it's fine, right? It's a free-to-play character, and for the most part, this is going to be, like, the best free-to-play character in the entire game. Now, keep in mind, we are currently playing an IT, where unfortunately, we do not have Killer, so I definitely will redo this showcase whenever we can go against Hollow enemies, because that's where he's best demonstrated. Right now, going against Quincy enemies is not only the best demonstration, but I think it's good enough at the time being. And also, I guess at the same time, this character cannot inflict stat azimuth, so that also means that we're never going to have our true damage being shown here, since the enemies have Iron Skin, they're taking basically, 80% less damage. But, I mean, he's not doing too bad. And I will say, the character's strong attacks definitely still hold up to a certain extent. Obviously, he is lacking Havoc, but a Lunge SA1, a full screen in front of him SA3, and then a Beam SA2 is still good to this day, in my opinion. Now, in this case, I kind of messed up. I should probably use my sub bomb first, because this does, again, allow us to transform. Obviously, referencing an iconic scene from the Bleach series itself, him activating his Bankai for the first time. Still a really cool soul bomb. There we go. Our strong attacks are back. We're now doing more damage. Our visuals have changed. It's still such a really cool character. Probably should have used my soul bomb in the last room, if I'm being honest. But here we go, going against Aaroniero. We can grab our soul bomb again. We don't need to, though. Let's just use that SA2, and look at that. Beautiful. We're going to redo that run, because I don't feel like I used my... because I don't think I did the most optimal run, but it was solid performance thus far, right? For a free character that you can get super easy, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. And again, as I mentioned, if it was Holo Killer, we'd be clearing a lot faster here. All right, so let's try this again. So we're going to go here. SA3, unfortunately, did miss that enemy. That's where the Havoc would have been really good there. Already into the next room. Not too bad. All right, so in this case, we're going to use all our strong attacks. There we go. And then let's use our Soul Bomb here. Lovely. Did apply weakened defense with our strong attacks ready. Look at that beautiful SA3. You can definitely see the damage increase here. I believe we're hitting around 1k harder. Oh. Yeah, that was a beautiful SA3. And now we're into the final room. Maybe I should use my sub bomb a tad bit earlier, because we already have our strong attacks. Like, we're still in our transform state. So yeah, let's try that again. I think we're going to get faster in the third run. But in that case, we've got a 119, so we definitely cut our time by a tad bit. Let's see if we can try and get under 1 minute. So I guess we're going into the second room now. I'll probably use my soul bomb here. There we go. Let's do it here. Lovely. Line up there, get a good amount of damage, and then we'll use the SA1 on this guy. So now we'll go into this room with all strong attacks ready. Good usage of the SA3. And then somewhere potentially in the next room, we should get all our strong attacks back. All right, if I can use that SA3, that'd be really good. So let's quickly use it straight away. Ah, just missed it. Unfortunate. But at the very least, we did get our strong attacks back, which isn't too bad. And then we're going into the final room right now. Grab that soul bomb, SA2, and then soul bomb again. There we go. 126k. Not bad, not bad. All right, so was this even faster? I'm not sure if it was. No, it was slower. Okay. Probably better to solo in the room that we soloed in the first time then. But either way, it was still fun playing with this character anyway, because like the transform mechanic is something that we haven't really had a time to play with in the last 2 years, because it's been a hot minute since the character has received a transform soul bomb. Would like to get another character with it, hopefully this end of year. But with that said, let's hop into epic raids and see how he performs against the Menos Grande epic raids. All right, so here we go, going into the Menos Grande second coming. In this case, we are currently not a bonus, nor will we ever be a bonus on epic grades. But we luckily do have Killer here, so I guess it's a good demonstration of his strength. This boss, again, keep in mind, does have 25 million HP, so what we are basically seeing here is how long did it take us to do 25 million damage. Now, the strategy for the particular raid is that I'm going to save my sub bomb for the third phase, because the third phase does have an attack where you're forced to take damage, and since we are going with a full stamina damage build, if we do take a hit, it's going to slow our run down by quite a bit. So the idea is to get through the third phase before you can even do that attack. And in this case, it looks like we're doing some pretty good damage in terms of our time, going to beat the first phase potentially under 1 minute. That's not too bad. So far, so good. So at this part, the boss is going to spawn in the traps. Luckily for us, we do have the pets, so we are able to create some little safe spots for us. A minute and 30 seconds in, and we are about to do half of the damage here, so 12 million damage. All right, so here we go, about to enter the third phase. We're going to save that SA free. There we go, SA free. And now we go all out on our damage, right? Let's use our Bankai. Here we go, Ichigo. Transform, lads. Absolutely lovely. Apply double weaken defense, and here we go with our strong attacks. Newfound strong attacks. Damage is definitely insane. Right now, we're doing like 127k on our strong attacks. That's quite mad from our 50k that we were doing before. Let's get into the safe spot. We don't want to take any damage before that third attack can come in. I believe he's about to do it. Can we finish? About to. One more strong attack and we're done. Okay, he's going to hit us anyway. It's fine. No, it's slowing us down a tad bit, but look how close he is. So, there we go. Not too bad. Honestly, I mean, he's a free-to-play character, right? We're not expecting anything super crazy from him, but man is putting in the work. And in this case, we're able to clear the epic raid in just 2 minutes and 38 seconds. I mean, we'll take it. We'll take it. All right, so here we go, trying him out into the Mini Hollow Guild Quest. We are using quite an old traditional team in terms of just using 2 NAD characters. Let's see how it does go. So far, so good. Let's soul bomb here. Should have done it earlier. As SA3 comes back, and there we go. Not too bad. Then again, of course, most of the work was done by the sides, but we used a free-to-play character, and we were able to get a sub 10-second run. That is not too bad. A character like this can actually excel quite well in guild quests, and same goes to someone like Kenpachi, for example. Of course, they don't really compete with some of the newer characters, but the fact that they're able to transform with their soul bomb, get the strong attacks back, in this Ichigo's case, he's able to apply double weaken defense. It allows our sides to do more damage, and then it allows us to do even more damage with that third strong attack. You can see there that we did so much damage on the final boss that we weren't even able to use our other 2 strong attacks. The third was enough with the soul bomb. So all in all, I mean, it's fun. It's fun. I'm not going to say it's like amazing, right? Because, you know, new characters 1 out of 5 can do this, but it's a free character, so I'm not really expecting much. But I had fun showcasing this character today anyway. But with that said, lads, that was the video for today, showcasing the brand new free-to-play Ichigo. He's been out for a few months, but this is the first time you can officially max transcend him. Some solid performance, all things considered. Is it worth max transcending him? That really comes down to you. I didn't mind it because I have a crap ton of resources, and I do like to think myself as a collector, so I do want to get free-to-play characters like this max transcended, and also just demonstrate the capabilities of said characters on the channel today, because I believe no one's done it just yet. But at the very least, even if I never use him again, he's going to be a very good link for any heart character in the future, because he is going to provide some extra bit of SP, and it's also an iconic moment from the Bleach series itself, Bankai Ichigo, so get him out for free. You know, I just have to max transcend him, just to put some respect on that moment in the Bleach manga and also anime. But with that said, hope you lads enjoyed the video. I'll see you lads next time. Take care and peace.